your affairs in order.
Expulso!
Accio!
Protego!
Slippery as a kelp.
Incendio! Expulso! You won! Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Aloha Mora.
There they are, the Ashwinders.
Expulso!
You will pay for this, Totalis. Here. Shame.
Expulso! Ringo! Expelliarmus! Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulso! Expulso! Accio!
Now,
Expelliarmus! Expulso! What are your thoughts on electricity?
there'll be more.
I quit now, while you're still alive.
Stand still.
Death from above! Expulso! This is not going well for you.
Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on me.
Expulso!
Marvelous strike!
Incendio! Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! There you go. Free. Expulso! Flash of inspiration! Expulso! 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 Expulso!
Incendio.
Expulso!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Incendio.
Expulso!
Accio.
Wanna look up? Expulso! Expulso! We got from here.
Accio.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Expulsion! Go! Hardly built. Expulsion!
Vigor!
Just a matter of
Repulsor!
expulsion!
Triple you boy again!
Expulsion!
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Hey, that's mine! Expulsion! Ah! That all you got? Expulsion! Stop that right there! What are your faults on?
Electricity!
Barely felt anything at all. Expulsion!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Pin down!
Incendio!
That's mine! That's from above! Look what you've done! Looks like
Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Expellium! Now you've gone too far! Well, we'll have to do better. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Repulsor! Confringo! Incendio! Accio!
An inspiration!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Expulsion!
Incendio! Accio! Glacius! Leviosa! I did it! In an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Glory Treadwell!
Incendio.
Impressive.
Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done! This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Thank you again for the...
My sister around Mrs. Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
What can I do for you today? Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure. A wise decision. Thank you.
Hello. Be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue power.
Levioso! Repulsor! Yes! Defense! Incendiary! Revelio! Lumos!
Footwork, man!
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio! Mine now, Demi guys.
Beginner's luck, I say.
manageable.
I hate to see a creature get...
Hello, Adelaide. I've received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Revelio! I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself even now. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy? Excellent! I think you have it. Point you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.